transfer market is heating up, and the headlines are moving faster than ever before. We are diving deep into the latest moves, shaking up the football world, starting with a massive potential deal for Arsenal. The Gunners are currently leading the charge to sign the Rangers' defensive powerhouse Emmanuel Fernandez. This 24-year-old rising star has dominated the pitch with his physical presence and technical skill, making him a top priority for Mikel Arteta.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
But the reinforcements for the North London Giants might not stop there, as Arsenal is also locked in a high-stakes battle for a new creative spark. We are tracking a major race between Arsenal and Atletico Madrid to snap up Borussia Dortmund playmaker Julian Brandt. With the German star set to leave Dortmund on a free transfer, this summer the competition is reaching a boiling point as both clubs look to secure a bargain deal. The future of the club is also looking bright as the next generation of talent makes a serious statement on the field. We have to talk about the massive 3-0 victory for the Arsenal under-18s against Reading. With Emerson N. Wainwright firing home the opener and Alex Marciniak bagging an impressive brace, this young squad is proving exactly why they are a force to be reckoned with. Finally, we are looking ahead to a massive weekend clash as Arsenal prepares to face OL Lyonnes in another intense semi-final showdown. The pressure is on, and the stage is set for a battle that could define the season. Stay locked in for more updates as they happen, and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a beat. Is Arsenal about to pull off the defensive heist of the summer? Right now, the Gunners are leading the pack in the race to sign Rangers' powerhouse defender, Emmanuel Fernandez, in a deal that could skyrocket to £35 million. It is a massive turnaround for the 24-year-old, who started his time in Scotland on the bench, but quickly evolved into the kind of defensive titan that elite clubs dream about. Since cementing his spot in the lineup, he has been a wall, making the PFA team of the season and proving he is just as dangerous attacking corners as he is stopping strikers dead in their tracks. We are talking about a 6'5" defender who hits nearly 70% of his defensive duels and maintains an elite passing accuracy, which is exactly why Mikel Arteta is taking notice. But let's be real, Arsenal isn't alone. You have Chelsea, West Ham, and Everton all keeping a watchful eye on his progress, and that is before we even mention European giants like Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen. Rangers know they have a diamond on their hands, and they are holding firm on that £25 to £35 price tag, especially with 3 years left on his contract. The big question, though, isn't just if he can move to the Emirates, it is whether he should. With William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes firmly locked in as the starters, Fernandez has to weigh the allure of a Premier League giant against the absolute necessity of consistent, weekly playing time. Do you think Fernandez has what it takes to break into Arsenal's starting XI, or would he be better off heading to Germany for more minutes? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button if you want more transfer updates, and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss the next big move. After all, in the world of top-flight football, one smart signing can be the difference between a trophy and a near miss. Ever wondered how a Champions League powerhouse builds a dynasty while losing a club legend? The transfer market is heating up, and Atletico Madrid is cooking up something massive to fill the void left by Antoine Griezmann. We're talking about a high-stakes chess match involving one of Europe's most underrated playmakers, Julian Brandt. With Griezmann set to head to Orlando City in the MLS this summer, the pressure is on for Atletico's new sporting director, Matteo Alemany, to make a statement. And according to the latest reports from Marca, Brandt is right at the top of that list. Here is the kicker. Brandt is hitting free agency, and that makes him an absolute bargain in a market where talent usually costs an arm and a leg. Now, why does this matter? Well, Brandt is essentially a Swiss Army knife for the final third, just like Griezmann. He's comfortable on the flanks or sitting right behind the striker, offering that tactical flexibility Diego Simon absolutely craves. But here is where the plot thickens. Atletico isn't the only giant sniffing around. Arsenal, fresh off their own Champions League battles, is also circling the wagon, making this a true clash of the titans for a player looking to prove he still belongs at the pinnacle of European football. And they are not just fighting over Brandt. These two clubs are also locked in a tug-of-war for Atalanta's midfield maestro, Ederson dos Santos. Brandt's stats, 11 goals and 3 assists in 40 appearances this season, might look modest on paper, but he's got the pedigree of a German international and the kind of technical intelligence that thrives in high-pressure games. It's an intriguing gamble, especially since he's been battling for minutes in Dortmund lately. So, what's your take? Is Brandt the perfect successor to Griezmann's throne, or should the Gunners swoop in and bring him to the Emirates? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button to keep up with all the twists and turns of this summer's transfer madness. At the end of the day, it's not just about signing a player, it's about finding the missing piece to a championship puzzle. Ever felt like a losing streak would just never end? For our U18s, that frustrating drought finally came to a crashing halt this week as they dismantled Reading with an impressive 3-0 masterclass. It was the kind of performance that reminded us why we get so excited about the future of this club. The deadlock was broken by none other than the incredibly talented Ethan Nwaneri, who gave us that crucial lead going into the halftime whistle. But the real story of the day was Alex Marciniak, who stepped up to bag a clinical brace, effectively silencing any hope of a Reading comeback and securing our first victory since way back in March. It is brilliant to see the lads finally get that monkey off their backs with such a dominant display at the Bearwood Park training facility. If you want to see these clinical finishes for yourself, head over to the top of the page and click play on the highlights. Seeing the next generation of stars play with this much confidence is always a treat, so make sure you hit that like button if you think these kids have a bright future in the first team. Winning is a habit, and after this performance, let's hope the boys have finally found their rhythm for the rest of the season. Is this the moment Arsenal finally breaks the curse? This weekend, the Gunners are heading into a high-stakes semi-final showdown against Lyon, and honestly, the tension is palpable. We're talking about a classic clash of styles where every single touch counts. Lyon isn't just an opponent. They are a formidable European powerhouse that knows exactly how to navigate these pressure cooker situations, which makes this match a true litmus test for Mikel Arteta's squad. It's not just about talent anymore, it's about character. If Arsenal can execute their game plan under the lights, we might just be witnessing the birth of a new era for this team. Can they handle the weight of expectation, or will Lyon's experience prove too much to overcome? I want to hear your predictions, so drop a comment below and let me know if you think the Gunners have what it takes to punch their ticket to the final. Remember, in football, the giants don't fall until the final whistle blows.